Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
11, Kevin Pillar.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. 3-0 now. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is there. And a rather easy first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. It shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Nope. 3-0. Three-0 pitch on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Ramirez is there for it. And that retires the side. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back and looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Ogard.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready on 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 7 hits in 20 at-bats. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here it comes on 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
A runner on first with 2 away.
D-Rock.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Steve Pearce.
Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ryan Goins.
Now to the plate, Ryan Goins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, just a 3 for 13 batting line. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here he comes again. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 out and a runner on third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Two outs here with a runner at third. Now a bullet down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first 2 guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
2 out with the man at first. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Goins with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Jays lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Russell Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. Towards second. But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Ryan Goins. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hanley Ramirez.
A high fastball is in there.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Digging in for his
Jr.
second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0.
Digging in once again, Kevin
Leading off for the
Pillar.
Blue Jays,
He's in to get things
fielder,
going here in
number
inning number
11,
5. Couple of
Kevin
righties starting to
Pillar.
loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Scorched to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled at the plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Smoke toward third. Donaldson's up with it. A quick out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shut.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Jose Bautista.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. And Bautista has a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Let's turn the 5-4-3 here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the
First
way back to the
baseman, number
dugout to
8,
have a little chat
Henry
about your approach.
Morales.
Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Get the double play for crying out loud.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Keep the runner close.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Let's go. Come on, start.
In there, strike one.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
One and 2, here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Boston strands a couple. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Upton Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. A shot down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Ryan Goins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
They're gonna hit run.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, 2 for 9. Two and 0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Nobody out, runner on first. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
None out. Runners at first and second.
How about a DP right here?
And he lays off for ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Reined in. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Tulowitzki will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. In there, no balls and a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Get out of here, BJ.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runners are at first and third, one away.
Come on, turn the double.
And he takes a called strike two.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Let's do it, guys.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, 12 hits in 22 tries. He's also driven in 9 runs. Here's the 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
All right, Red Sox.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
No matter, we got him.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. To third. Played on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Blue Jays on top, 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jose Ramirez.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs in the breaking ball count.
Riding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Upton. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 17.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. strike called at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Joe Biagini will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
1 and 1. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In there, 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward the gap in left center. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jays are out in front, 5-1. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
47, Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Kendrys Morales.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Russell Martin now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. One and two. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Morales is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Here it comes. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deal on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Fernando Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Ryan Goins. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Second baseman, Ryan Goins.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, that was a
Center
great
fielder,
battle right
number
there.
11.
He tried to get him to chase, but
Kevin
he laid off
TOR.
some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Make him hit the ground ball.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. One down.
The shortstop, number
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hard hit at third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 5-1. Aaron Luke, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Aaron Luke.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Number 11.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup over the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he's retired, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Marco Estrada earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.